All right, what is going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday. We are back with another classic Reddit Review Thursday part 2. I just did one of these a couple weeks ago on Thicker Gatorade. That was one of the subreddits that I looked at before that I decided to come back to. And so today I am coming back to one of the subreddits that is I actually think it's possibly the most viewed Reddit Review Thursday of all time. If not, it's definitely up there in the top 3. But it is, as I'm sure you saw by the title and thumbnail, ADBL or ABD, I don't know, just the adult baby diaper lover thing. So yeah, ABDL. But wow, we're back. And this video probably will not include pictures, so it is another one of those videos where you can just throw it on in the background. I'm going to have gameplay if you want to stick around and watch, but if not, you just want to listen to me talk, go ahead and throw it on in the background. That is your prompt to do that right now. Because most of these posts are text posts that I can show you. There are, of course, some images on the subreddit, as I showed a couple last time, but now the images, I don't really know if I want to show them. A lot of them are just, grown adults in diapers, and I don't really know how YouTube would take that. It's either that or there's, art of it. And I don't really know how well YouTube would take that, especially the whole diaper situation. I don't really trust YouTube's algorithm around it. So instead, we are just taking a look at text posts, much like we did for Ask Reddit After Dark. So with that being said, and I'm going to stop saying so, we are going to take a look at our first post. So, first time experience question. So not going to lie, while I am a DL, I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that means diaper lover because that's what the last 2 letters in the whole term kind of say, or in the acronym. That's what those mean, but I don't really know. So I rarely ever wet myself, let alone I usually don't ever consider messing. However, someone the other day posted about the marshmallow trick, which I've never had the courage to do. Today, knowing I am home by myself for the afternoon, no wife or kids, I decided to give it a go since I just got myself a sample pack of real ABDL diapers. The experience has been interesting to say the least, and yes, I fully messed myself, pretty much involuntary. However, here is my question. How long do I need to wait before I should remove this? Will I keep having urges throughout the night that I need to be aware of? I will say this is not something I will be doing often, but actually starting to wonder if the leaking is going to continue and I should be wearing something easily concealed this evening to be safe. I'm sure you could hear it in my voice there as I read through that. I'm very confused. I don't want to say disgusted because I know that I've previously been called out by people of this fetish kind of thing. I know I've previously been called out for being a loser for attacking them, even though I never really attacked them. I was actually pretty open-minded about it, but keeping with that open mind, I'm very confused. So from my understanding and what we learned in the last video, the part 1 to this, which is, if you haven't watched, I highly recommend you do. We did learn that the ABDL is basically just adults who like to act like a kid and wear diapers and, have childish mannerisms and stuff like that, which, okay, fair enough in its own point. I'm probably going to laugh at it for a video, but in reality, I don't really care. This, however, is a little concerning, that where they say messing themselves. I'm assuming that means like they're shitting or pissing in a diaper that they're wearing, which I'm sorry, that's you've kind of crossed a line here. And I'm sure a lot of people can kind of agree with me on that. In fact, I'm sure a lot of people in this community would even say, yeah, I wouldn't go there. Maybe they don't find it as off-putting and as weird as I do, but I'm sure that they could probably say, yeah, that's taking it to a whole nother level. So, an interesting post for sure. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that. I don't know what the fuck the marshmallow means that was mentioned in there. That kind of scares me, but it's okay. We'll go ahead and just move on to just the next post. So, yeah. All right, so this one is update on my first time. Loved it. All right, let's take a look at what this says. You all were right. It's easy to get hooked to them. I even tried wearing them. Almost leaked through one. I don't think I ever drank so much liquid in such a short amount of time. I'm even considering wearing my last one to bed tonight. So this is like what I'm saying. Like, okay, fine. That's okay. You tried something, you liked it, that's okay. That's why, things are there to try. It doesn't hurt anybody, so I don't care. But leaking through and stuff, I just personally, for me, I don't see the comfort. I don't see the fun. I don't see anything like that. Because if you think to a baby, a little 1 or 2 year old baby, they're not jumping for joy when they have a full diaper. They're not fucking happy and excited. No, 90% of the time, if a baby has a full diaper, they're crying because they want it changed, which is why you should change diapers. And I'm more concerned for these people's health, if anything, and not because I think like, oh, that's just awful, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I think more with the leaking, leaking, I would insinuate that it's like in there for a while with you. And I don't think that shit just like sitting on your ass for an extended amount of time is really healthy. There's probably some kind of infection or something that could come from that. Same with urine. Both are kind of concerning. So again, if this is something you do, I'm not attacking it. I'm honestly just trying to get a deeper understanding of it. And yes, I'm kind of laughing at it for this video, but that's really just in the video context. I don't really care if this is actually something you're into. I feel like I need to preface this because I thought I did in the part 1, but apparently I did not. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and move on to the next one, which goes along with kind of what I was saying. So this one is titled Hygiene and Diapers. This is what I actually want to know. So maybe this subreddit will actually answer a question for me here. And, maybe I can be a little enlightened to it. I can, it'll open my mind up a little more and let me truly understand. So I'm discovering the 24/7 or almost diapered world. So sometimes I can't change my diaper as soon as I peed or mess in it. What's the best practice to avoid problem? 2-3 hour max if you messed, 6-7 hours if only wet. Thanks for your help. Okay, so let's see what some people say in the comments, because this is more of a question, which is similar to what I had. Although 2-3 hour max if you shit in your that's kind of rough. I'm gonna be honest. Same with 6 or 7. Fair questions, I guess, but yikes. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these replies. I could stay wet for like 24 hours without it even starting to become an issue, but that is only because of my skin and my liquid consumption habits. I have slept in messy diapers overnight with no problems either, but if you're out in public or something, you should get it taken care of ASAP. See, we're kind of moving into maybe it is going to affect other people now, because let's just say you're at work, right? You're at work, a normal thing that most of the population does, right? You know, they go to work. Say one of your coworkers is into this, but you're not aware, because why would you be aware? I'm sure that this isn't something that most people would tell everybody that they know. So maybe, just maybe, you have a coworker that's into this, and as you're sitting there at the counter or doing work or whatever, they come over to you and they just smell like shit. Like, they actually just smell like shit. That's kind of gonna be an issue. Like, you're now affecting other people, because now me, as a worker at the store, as to work with you, I don't want to smell you smelling like shit. Same as if somebody farts, like, okay, yeah, sure, it smells like shit, but it goes away in like 10, 15 seconds. So it's okay. But with this, I feel like if you shit in your diaper, which you're wearing in public, which now, we're getting a little weird, but yeah, you're kind of like, I don't know, you're kind of affecting the people around you, because you're most likely going to smell like something. So what this one was pretty biased. This person seems pretty extreme. So we'll go into maybe a less extreme viewpoint here with this next comment. I only do number 1, so no shitting in the diaper, okay. And I don't really have a time limit. I'll change once the diaper begins to become uncomfortable, or if I'm nearly leaking. Once you wear 24/7 for a while and become used to your go-to brand of diapers, you'll be able to tell by feel alone when your diaper is about to leak. This, I feel, is understandable. I can actually understand this person, and I understand what they're saying, and this I can actually appreciate. So yeah, this is like, yeah, no, don't shit in your diapers in public. That's not cool. Only piss in them, and if you do piss in them, just, be careful with what happens. That, I feel, is a fair, genuine response that isn't entirely weird, which, yes, this is a little weird for most people, including myself, but I can appreciate a comment like that. So we'll go ahead and do one more picture, or not one more picture. There hasn't been any pictures. We'll go ahead and do one more post, and just let's take a look at this one right here. Have you ever been outed / or found out? I don't really think you needed the / just for grammar's sake, but let's see if anybody's been outed or found out. I just saw a post on TikTok when a girl exposing her ex's fetish. Oh, that's rough. In the comments, there were a ton making fun of diaper fetishes, which obviously hurts to read. And, okay, fair enough. I do see how my video could be taken as that. But once again, I am not trying to criticize this community. It's just something that's strange to me. It's out of the ordinary. And, it's a little weird, and I'm going to laugh at it for a video. But I don't actually have anything against anybody on this subreddit. I just like saying that every post, because then if somebody says I'm a loser and was kink shaming, it kind of falls away for them, because I'm really not. So let's continue reading this post, though. When I was in high school, I had told a girlfriend about it, and it ended up getting around the whole school. Kind of triggering to see that post, but just had me wondering if anybody else has been in a similar situation. This is risky business. I do applaud this person for sticking through with their weird thing, even after it's been outed to a whole school. And I do see how something like that could get spread around. And there's definitely people that would take it worse than probably you or me. And they would probably make highly fun of somebody that's into something like this. And that's obviously not okay, but you do have to be careful with who you tell like your deepest, darkest like desires to, because if they aren't really fucking with you like heavy and you tell it to a partner or somebody and eventually you break up and that partner just doesn't have respect for you in any way, it's scary, especially if, say, you go to the same school or you work in the same place or something like that. It's definitely risky. But let's see if anybody else has been outed like this. Oh, yes, my sister found some used diapers of mine I had within a non-transparent container under my bed when I was around 18. I'm just a DL, though, so nothing more than diapers to explain. To my relief, she didn't make a huge deal about it. That's kind of how I am about it. Like, I see this stuff and I think, wow, that's a little weird. But I'm not going to make a huge deal towards them. I'm not going to, like, hate on them for it, you know? And that's a more, I can see that being a more relatable outing to experience. You know, like, yeah, somebody found out, but whatever, it's my thing. They were kind of like, all right, that's weird, buddy, but they moved on, you know? So here's another comment. Unfortunately, it happens a lot. That's why my personal life stays far away from my ABDL account as possible. My roommate definitely found out I wore before, though, due to a personal error of mine, but they respect my privacy, so they haven't pushed me on it. So most of these are pretty, like, you know, running into the similar situations that, you know, anybody would if they have a thing that they're into that's not, you know, widely publicized. Like, okay, somebody finds out, they're either going to freak out and make a big deal out of it and it's going to be weird, or they're just going to kind of pretend it never happened and move on. So, all right, you know, we've kind of humanized, you know, this ABDL crowd here today. I know we kind of did attack it in the last one a little bit, or at least I was seen as attacking it by members of this community. But of course, I am not attacking this community. There is nothing wrong with it. Is it a little strange and definitely not my cup of tea? Yes, it definitely is not my thing. And I don't really see the joy in it or the the positive outcomes of it, but I know that there's people who do. So we're not trying to hate on this subreddit. I probably gave it a pretty bad rating because it was in season 1 and I did do the ratings back then. So it's an okay subreddit if you're into this kind of thing. If you're not, I would say just leave these people alone. You know, it's not for you to judge, I guess. It's their thing. They're doing what makes them happy. They're not really hurting anybody except for some of the public stuff. So, you know, if this is your thing and you're watching this video, maybe think about other people when you're going out in public and stuff like that. But yeah, whatever. It's a subreddit and we did a part 2 on this. So I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching. It's so cool when I see, you know, views on my video. It does make me really happy because overall I do make videos just to entertain other people on the internet, because I myself watch a ton of YouTube. I love the YouTubers I watch and I love when new videos come out. So, you know, I wanted to give back on that, and I feel like I've really been able to over these past couple months that I've been doing this consistently. You know, I've amassed a ton of views and it really makes me happy. So if you are one of those people, like I said, make sure you like and subscribe. That just makes me even more happy to see my channel growing in that way. And also leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions for future Reddit reviews or future videos. However, when this one goes up, it is probably like the middle of me taking a little bit of a break, but of course there still will be videos coming out for the entire time I'm taking that break. I'm just pre-recording. So if you do leave a comment with something you would like me to talk about, just know it might be a week or two before I actually get around to making a video and putting that video out. But as always, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button again, because it 100% will make your day better. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this part 2 to the ABDL subreddit, and I will see all you guys in the next Tuesday video. Goodbye.